I'm Justin Flemming. I go to Flint. I'm a sophomore. So I was born Catholic, raised, baptized here at Holy Redeemer actually. And yeah, from what I can remember, I can only remember only a couple times going to Mass. I think we went a little more than what I can remember, but it wasn't every week. At home as a kid, growing up, like I didn't really know too much. I believed in God and I believed in Jesus, but I didn't know how important it was. So after 8th grade, we had to go to youth group afterwards to get confirmed. I started to go to Powers as well, and we needed to get help with tuition from the church, so we had to we had to be more involved with the church or something. I remember my dad's driving me home. He told me that Deacon Ken talked to him, and he was like, "You gotta kick Justin out of bed to go to Mass." And I was like, "Oh, that's funny because he can't really do that," but I was like, man. And eventually we started to go, and we would sit in the back area, and then I remember one of the ushers, Steve, he was like, "You want to sit in the front of the wing side?" I was like, no, because my dad, for him to receive communion easily. And after a couple of times he asked me, I was like, okay, we'll sit in the front. And that was kind of nice, just paying more attention like that. So I started to go to youth group for confirmation. I remember I would only like the first couple minutes of youth group because it was like the free time where you can play pool and eat pizza and stuff like that. And then that time was over and I was like, oh, I gotta wait till next week to play pool again. I was like, oh man. Yeah, so I went every week to youth group until I got confirmed, and then I still kept going for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't even think I had an urge to go. I just had like a small poke to just keep going. I remember freshman year they would invite me to Steubenville. I remember Dan, I think, was telling me to go, and my friend Kelly told me to go to Steubenville. I was like, oh no, I'll just go next year. I don't really want to go right now. And then next year came about, and I was like, oh, I guess I gotta go now. It's like the entire time there, I was like, I don't really want to do it. But then afterwards, I was like, I kind of missed it. I kind of want to go back. That Jesus high, whatever, after a retreat people would talk about. The entirety of the retreat was just, I don't know, it was just something in there. So after Steubenville, I went to Wixom, also Kairos for Powers. And so that was like really cool. 2 retreats back to back. Wixom first. That one was really powerful to me. I just remember wanting to go to confessions. I remember hearing like you know what you need to do. At the end of the adoration on Saturday. And then at Kairos, I knew what I had to do. And I waited online. I was the last person in my group to go to confession. And I did it, and I felt so scared. I was so blood pumping, and I was very warm, and I was scared and all of that. But afterwards I was very relieved. I was more honest, or more I just gave everything to it. I just remember this adoration really stood out to me, and the praise and worship as well. I started to like the songs so much, I started listening to them outside, in my own free time. I started making a playlist of all the songs. I remember my first time I made the playlist, there was 17 songs. Now I have over 100 songs. I was like, wow, this is great. Eventually just stayed, and Dan was like, all right, you're united. You're a youth group helper now. I was like, yes, thank you. And I just really wanted to help out and just stay in the community, help out Zach and all of them. My relationship with God right now I would say is really good. He's my guide, he's my teacher, but he's my father. He's everything.